Hey class, so one of our last units of study in ELA is a cumulative review. Cumulative is a fancy word for putting it all together, and for our RCD unit, the focus is on careers. And I know that you're only in 5th grade, but you sort of have an idea of what excites you and what does not excite you at this point in your life. And so just because you might get a certain answer on the career survey and it might not be like professional baseball player or something like that, we're gonna go with what the survey says for now. So whenever you get to the link, which is what's open right now, you're gonna click on I want to be a ... this purple box right here. We're gonna take a career survey today. Okay, and it has 3 options. You're going to click on the purple one again. You're going to click Start. And let's read the directions. The ONET Interest Profiler can help you find out what your interests are and how they relate to the world of work. You can find out what you like to do. The ONET Interest Profiler helps you decide what kinds of careers you might want to explore. Even though it's for careers, this might even help you figure out what clubs you want to do next year in middle school. Anyway, on each screen, click the Next button at the bottom to continue. You can use the back button at the bottom to reread the instructions or change your answers. So the Next button is right here. And then it's a Likert scale. So that's fancy psychology talk for a scale of I really like it or I really don't like it. So the emoji that looks like he's dying means you don't like it at all. And the emoji that looks really excited with all of his teeth showing means you really like it. And then dislike is the frowny face. Unsure is kind of like that slanty face. And then like is just a smile. So you're going to be rating the questions based on how you feel about them. And there's 60 questions. So this is going to be a big chunk of your work today. You're going to have to show me your results at the end, okay? So you're going to read each question carefully and decide how you would feel about doing each type of work. Okay, let's keep going. Try not to think about if you have enough education or training to do the work. I mean, you're in 5th grade, so you're not even there yet. And also don't think about how much money you would make doing the work. You'll find out as an adult that, yeah, money is important in order to live a somewhat fulfilling life so that you can like have a roof over your head and things like that. But money is not everything. If you're miserable at your job, money is not all of that in a bag of chips. So really just think about if you would like or dislike doing the work. Okay? And there's no right or wrong answers. It's a survey. So a survey means it's your opinion. My survey, every time I take this survey, I take it every single year. And I'll show you my results in the Canvas page that I have this linked on. Almost every time it says educator. Every time. So I guess I'm doing the right thing. So there's no right or wrong answers. Take your time answering the questions. There's no need to rush. You're learning about your interests so that you can explore work you might like and find rewarding. On the next screen, please answer each question in order before continuing. There are 5 screens of questions in all. You can change your answers at any time and use the back button to return to an earlier screen. So I'm going to click Next. So the questions look like this. I'm going to answer the first page just so you can kind of see where my mind is at. Your mind might totally love building kitchen cabinets. Like I know that David does a lot of housework and yard work with his family. He might love building kitchen cabinets. Me, however, not so much. Like I wouldn't die if I did it, but I wouldn't enjoy it. Laying brick or tile, about the same for me. Develop a new medicine, kind of in the middle. Study ways to reduce water pollution, kind of in the middle. Write books or plays, I would love to do that. I would love to write a book. Play a musical instrument, I would like to do that. I was going to do that before I became a teacher. I almost went to college to be a professional flute player. Yeah, didn't do that though. Teach an individual an exercise routine, sure. Help people with personal and emotional problems, absolutely. Buy and sell stocks and bonds, that's like what we talked about with the stock market in the 1920s and 1930s with the Great Depression. That would be stocks and bonds, buying shares in a company. I would hate that a lot. Manage a retail store, no. Develop a spreadsheet using computer software, in the middle. Proofread records or forms, in the middle. Okay, so you kind of get the idea. I'm going to pause it for now, and then I'll show you what the end result page looks like. I'll come back in just a moment. Okay, so I finished answering the questions. There's 60 total, 12 for each page. There's 5 pages. So at the end of you answering the questions, you're going to get a screen that says, "Great job. You answered all of the questions." You can review or change your answers at any time by clicking the back button, which is right here, or by returning to the first screen of questions with the button below. So I feel pretty good about my answers, and so I'm not going to go back. If you're unsure for any of the questions, you might want to review them. You can print or change your answers, so you can go back if you want to. I don't feel like I need to go change my answers. So I'm going to click Next. So when you're ready, use the Next button to see your interest profile. All right, so it's going to give you a lot of different things. It's going to tell you your strengths and your weaknesses. So my lowest score is conventional. My highest score is social. Second highest score would be artistic, which kind of feels right for me. But then you'll see if you want to understand what each one means. So I'm going to look up social. So I'm going to click on that. People with social interests like working with others to help them learn and grow. They like working with people more than working with objects, machines, or information. They like teaching, giving advice, helping, and being of service to people. So that makes sense. It means I'm in the right career, I think. I'm going to look up artistic, and it says people with artistic interests like work that deals with the artistic side of things, just acting, music, art, and design. So they like creativity in their work that can be done without following a set of rules. Let's look at the conventional part for me. This is my lowest score. People with conventional interests like work that follows set procedures and routines. They prefer working with information and paying attention to details rather than working with ideas. They like working with clear rules and following a strong leader. So I guess I don't like those two things. Anyway, so I'm going to click close on that. At the bottom, it has different types of things. We've already done the start and the interest. Now we have results. You're going to click on next, and it's going to show you what type of job zone you're going to be in, and then potentially what careers. So your job zones would be your interest plus job zones equals careers. So let's go ahead and see what my careers would be. All right. Current job zone. Choose the job zone that matches the kind of experience that you have now, or future job zone. So there's different types of things that you could click. So for me, I have my master's in elementary education, so I would have high job preparation. If I went ahead and pursued my doctorate in education, then I would have extensive job preparation. Let's say that you guys are right out of college, like you're done with your bachelor's degree. Click on medium job preparation, but you're also welcome to click on any of these. But if you're not sure, click on medium because you're in 5th grade. I'm going to click on high. Okay, so high preparation, it tells you what that means. And I'm going to close that. And I actually need to click next. In my job zone, I'm probably going to click on high preparation needed because I have a master's and I'm going to pursue my doctorate, but you can click medium and go from there if you want to. Okay, so job zone 4. Okay, so my first thing would be adult education, secondary education, or teaching ESOL students. So that would be like a college professor, a high school teacher, or a teacher for students that can't speak English. A middle school teacher, high school teacher, social worker, community health worker, elementary school teacher. So those are my things. And then there's stuff way down on the list. Like a park naturalist, that's kind of random. If you click on something that you don't know, it'll tell you what it is. What they do, they plan, develop, and conduct programs to inform the public of historical, natural, or scientific, sorry, my thing glitched out, scientific features of national, state, or local parks. So essentially, they're like park rangers that make sure that the trails are clean and clear, and they get to like hang out with the animals all day. Park naturalist sounds super boring, but now that I've read the description, that sounds like a great career path. Okay, and I'm going to go to the top and click on the tab because it opened Park Naturalist in a new tab. So I'm going to click on another tab. Special education, a midwife, what is that? So provide prenatal care and childbirth assistance. So I could like birth babies. That would be pretty amazing. Like help other people birth their babies. Choreographer, I don't think that would be a good fit for me. But anyway, you can click on any of these, and then once you have your results, you can click share. So you can copy the link, and then you can send it to me in a Canvas message. So whenever you go to Canvas, just in case you haven't sent me a message in a while, you're going to click on Inbox. You're going to click Compose a New Message. You can select any course, but ELA is what this one is. And then for me, you type in Mrs. and Mrs. Sullivan pops up, and I want you to title the subject Career, oops, I can't spell today, Career Link. And then you're pasting your link and then pressing send. That's going to show me what career choices you have, and that's going to give you credit for your assignment today. So I know that was a long video. Thank you for hanging in there with me. You're more than welcome to log into office hours and take the survey with me in case you're unsure of what a question means. This is supposed to be fun. So if you start to get stressed, log into office hours and come hang out and we'll talk about it. All right? I'm excited to see what career choices you guys have. You would be surprised some of the things that people get and they're like, what? So just take it with a grain of salt. It might not be something that you personally think would be a good fit for you, like professional baseball player. But I want to see what the realistic career choice for you would be, because it's going to help you with your research. And at the end of this unit, you're going to be presenting your career to a kindergarten class, and they're going to be listening to you explain the career, and you're going to have to explain it to them so well that a kindergartner can understand it. But we'll get more on that later. Today's assignment is just to work on your career survey. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye, guys.